Morning, everyone. Welcome to Fridays with Father. Father Gary here um, from my kitchen this morning, just making some coffee. As you know, I usually record these the day before or maybe even 2 days before because I take Fridays off. This afternoon, after confessions, later this morning after confessions, I'm recording this on Thursday, I'll head up to Seattle for the Chrism Mass. And the Chrism Mass, as many of you might know, is the Mass that's celebrated every year. And here in the Archdiocese of Seattle, we celebrate it usually the Thursday before Holy Week. And it's at that Mass that the Archbishop blesses all the oils that we will use throughout the whole Archdiocese over the course of the next year. So the oil of the sick, the oil of catechumens, and then the very special oil, the sacred chrism, which is where the Mass itself gets its name. So that Mass is at 3:30 on Thursday. You'll be seeing this the day later. So I'll be in Seattle overnight. But it's a wonderful celebration that brings together all the priests of the Archdiocese and the Archbishop, and priests renew their promises, and it's really a great gathering. Different this year, but better than last year. Different this year in that it's not open to people beyond the priests who will be there and the servers. So no assembly other than the priest, but it has been. It's going to be live streamed. So that will be really looking forward to that. That'll be good. And for me, and for many of us, that's really the kickoff of these last days as we approach Holy Week. This Sunday, we celebrate Palm Sunday. We'll have our regular 9 o'clock Mass. It is full, and so we have overflow in Marian Hall, and live stream into Marian Hall, and then we'll bring communion over there as well, and you'll be able to receive communion. So those of you who have signed up know if you are in Marian Hall or not. As you can see, I'm also fixing, you might be able to hear this, this is my favorite way to have coffee, and almost all the time I have coffee this way. This is the French press method, and by the way, just a reminder, the coffee that I use is from Franco Bidot, that wonderful farming community, our friends in the mountains in central Dominican Republic. And it's from there that we get coffee that we serve when we have coffee at after Mass and at social events here at the parish. And we look forward to that restarting, hopefully sometime before the end of the calendar year. And then you can buy it individually as well, and that's what I do, and I have it delivered. So my coffee comes every 2 weeks, and so that's just about right for me. And I love it when I'm doing what I'm doing. I think about our friends in the Dominican Republic and people that I've been able to meet over the course of the time that we've been in relationship with them, and the visit that I made there with our group several years ago. So now that has to steep for about 4 minutes. So hopefully by the time we're done, I'll be able to have a cup of coffee. So as I said, we kick off our Holy Week celebrations with Palm Sunday Masses. 9 o'clock Mass with overflow in Marian Hall, 11:30 Mass in Spanish. Probably will need overflow there as well. It's looking pretty full. The 5 p.m. Sunday night Mass, at least right now, is not full. So look forward to those celebrations and to be able to distribute palms this year, which we weren't be able to do last year. And then the great Holy Week liturgies begin. So that will be really wonderful celebrations. You'll notice for Palm Sunday this year we'll do a shorter version of the Gospel according to St. Mark, the Passion according to St. Mark. So that won't be read in parts this year. But then we enter into our great days. We have Tenebrae on Wednesday night, and then the great 3 days of Easter. The Holy Triduum starts with the Mass of the Lord's Supper at 7 p.m. on Thursday night. You know, we have a great tradition here of bringing our rice bowls, so I want to encourage you to do that. Bring your rice bowls to the Thursday night liturgy, because there's a special rubric in that Mass, as you know, when we bring up the money offerings. That is money to support the church and for the poor. The Holy Thursday rubric, though, says it's offerings for the poor, and that's why we bring our rice bowls forward during that time. And we will be able to do that this year. One thing I would ask you, if you can, and if it's not too much trouble, it will be easier for folks this year, just given all that we're doing, if maybe you count what's in your rice bowl ahead of time. So take it out, count it ahead of time, and then just write a check for that amount of money, and then drop that in the basket as you come forward for that procession for the poor. If that's too much trouble, don't worry about it, and just bring your rice bowl. That's fine too. We will manage. Thursday night at the Mass of the Lord's Supper, we won't be able to do the washing of the feet again this year. But that is what the gospel will be. So we will hear that story. We just won't be able to do that ritual action this year, but hopefully next year. And then on Good Friday, we'll have Stations of the Cross at 3 o'clock. And then on Friday evening, 2 liturgies, just because we know that there will be a lot of people. So we'll do our liturgy in English at 6 p.m. and then our liturgy in Spanish at 7:30 p.m. And then on Holy Saturday, we will gather for what is the mother of all feasts, the Easter Vigil. And we will baptize 4 of our adult catechumens and 2 of their children. So it will be a wonderful celebration. We'll bless the fire outside. So it will look very much like Easter vigils of the past. It'll be a little shorter this year because we'll do a shorter number of readings for the liturgy of the Word. But that's really the only major difference that you will see. So very much looking forward to this great celebration. It will be really good to gather. I mean, I think about where we were last year, and we were doing all of these virtually. And so there were only a few of us gathered in the church, and it was a really strange way to celebrate Easter. So it will be wonderful to have an assembly there. So again, that vigil of Easter starts at Saturday night at 9 p.m. And then on Sunday, we'll have our regular Sunday schedule, 9 a.m. Mass in English. And again, there's already overflow set up in Marian Hall for that. 11:30 a.m. Mass in Spanish. Probably will need overflow in Marian Hall for that as well. And then the 5 p.m. Sunday evening Mass on Easter Sunday. So that's looking ahead to next week and to Holy Week. And even though we're not quite where we want to be, we are certainly just way ahead of where we were last year, as I mentioned, just being able to gather as an assembly with bigger numbers is such a gift for us. So really, really hope you have a good weekend this weekend. I look forward to seeing you for Palm Sunday. And as I've been talking, I've been pouring out my hot water in my cup there, a cup from Seton, by the way, a little ad for Seton. I will do my French press here. So really, as I said, looking very much forward to gathering with you for Palm Sunday and to enter into this holiest of weeks for us, where we really are plunged into that mystery of God's love that is manifest in the death and resurrection of Jesus. And so, really hope to be able to celebrate with you either, as I said, in person or online. We're still live streaming, so we'll live stream the 9 a.m. Mass this Sunday, and we'll live stream the Triduum liturgies as well next week. So I am going to now have my coffee and my breakfast, and just hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to seeing you on Sunday. God bless everyone.